Hey y'all, you're here with Olani LaBeaud, and we are at our Black Student Success Week podcast with Blue Educational Foundation. Who am I here with?
Hey guys, it's Nubian. First year here at Cal State San Bernardino, sociology major. Career goal is to be a high school counselor.
Yes.
What's going on, Blue? What's going on, people? I'm Keion Griffin. First year at UCR. Major. I'm a film major. And my success goal is to be something in film. We'll see eventually.
Okay, we're excited to see y'all on the screens and doing big things. Excited. So today, in honor of Black Student Success Week, we are focusing on Asatena Pa, which focuses on success and abundance. And I'm sitting here with a lot of successful people, so I'm excited to hop into this. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Who are you and what should we know?
Okay, so I already said my name, Nubian Prince. Me, I'm just a social person, outgoing person. Love to hang with my friends, rap all the time, play basketball, and just be old. So
okay, you got some talents on you. Okay, you gonna have to spit some in the middle of the podcast.
No, really.
Not okay. And what about you, Keion?
I always gotta say this everywhere, but I'm the son of Devonna. I know I just gotta spit out every time.
Okay.
And I'm just a homebody. You know, I really don't like being in public. Like I can be out. You know, but you know, I like to be just to myself and with my friends and family, stuff like that. And I'm a nerd. I love, you know, Marvel and stuff like that, anime stuff like that. I love music, you know, so you know.
Okay, it's good to know that y'all got some passions, but you also got them brains. Okay, so you've already told us where you're from and what your campus is. How about you, when you're thinking about your journey, what support systems help you get along this way? You mentioned being both first-time students here, okay? And then what did you have to figure out on your own?
Okay, so support systems, most definitely Blue Educational Foundation. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all definitely helped the brother get through a lot of things. Cope, you guys, you know what I'm saying? And my partner, Cope, they helped out too. And me just basically just being alone in college, like the mental challenge I have to deal with. That's really it. Like, that was what I had to, get through. And my time being here, I got through it.
I love that. Okay, good. So having those support systems. And what about you, Keion?
Of course, like Blue and Cope, of course, you know, that's my family. They always help me. But like somebody else, and of course, Kiana, like my sister, but she's always been a big help and always on me about school stuff and telling me what I gotta do. Kiana's your first year. You gotta do. You know, you gotta step up. You know, this is a transition. You transition from high school. You know, you being a teen and a kid to your early adult life. So, Kiana and my girlfriend. They're two big helps, yeah.
Okay. This is a hard launch. We didn't know about that one, okay? Well, you've talked about some family. You talked about some organizations that have helped you in the community. What other mentors, or was there a moment that made the biggest difference to make you want to take that leap on your own successful journey?
Okay, so like mentors, shout out to the Greers, Dr. Greer, Mrs. Greer. They really inspired me, I ain't gonna lie, I want to do something, But no, they it was them, Lawrence Hardy. I don't know remember Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. He always made sure I was good. Miss Devonna, my brother Keion mom. Yeah, they was just there for me, supported me through high school and college.
I love that.
I don't have like a specific mentor. I feel like everybody that I meet up with, they kind of pour into me. But if I did have to say anybody, it would be my mom. Like, she's my role model. That would be my mentor for life. So,
what has that transition from high school to college been like for you? And what were the moments maybe where you felt underprepared or unsure? And then what actually maybe helped, or what would you have wanted in that time?
I think like Nubian said, like I was kind of unprepared for everything. I feel like my last year of high school, I was really like in a feeling of like I don't want to grow up, because I don't know. I feel like it's normal to have like anxiety when you're like about to take that big step into because college is really essentially like the beginning of your adult life. And all I hear, even once I was like a kid, I feel like growing up, somebody always say like growing up it's harder. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't know, like that transition was very big, and I feel like you really can't be prepared for that. That's just life. Like you gotta learn as you go. But it was hard though. It was hard, and like everything is still new. That's still new too. So that transition isn't finished yet. So I'm still trying to figure out with that.
Have you found any spaces, programs, or communities on campus that help you feel like you belong?
All right, so OBSS, Office of Black Student Success, with Dr. Gamble. You know, they're a big support for Black students on campus, and also the Pan African Center.
How does having or not having the right support shape your success?
It can make you or break you. Honestly.
I think throughout, some of the things in your responses, you all have stated that, some of your success is attributed to your support systems. While, you're able to take those steps, it was really, the people around you in your village that are holding you up, pushing you up, and then sometimes even holding us accountable, right? When we may slip or we may fall.
Go through right now.
You want to speak to?
No.
You don't want to speak to that?
No.
Okay, we gonna hold that for the bloopers on the back end. Well, do you feel like success looks different for Black students navigating college?
See, yes, I think things in general is just different for black people, Black students, anybody Black. I think if that's success or failures or anything like that, I think it's different from anybody else. So
now we're gonna hop into a little piece. Since we know y'all a little bit more, how did being a part of programs like leadership camps, internships, even like community spaces that you all engaged in on your own, how did that shape your confidence, and what do you believe is possible for yourself now?
I think my confidence boosted up. I think there was this internship with Blue that I did last summer.
You look familiar.
Yeah. Last summer I helped curate the leadership camp, and I think that really just like boosted my confidence of like public speaking. Like I'm cool talking to people. Like, I really don't care. I can talk to everybody. I really but I do get nervous sometimes, and I start stuttering and I start just like, because my mind's going so fast. I don't know, like I don't finish sentences sometimes, or like I'm speaking and I'm not
yes.
I'm good. I'm sorry. But I think working with Raquela, she's also with Blue, and Sheba, she's also with Blue too. I think working with them really helped me a lot, just with my my confidence, my leadership skills. And even though I've been going to camps like that, I think that was like the first time I actually got to show and got to really practice, my leadership skills, like taking the lead of the boy side of the Soul Brothers, right? I think that really helped me a lot, and my confidence went up. I still got to work on it, of course, but it helped me a lot, and I gained other like micro skills with that.
Yes, macro skills.
Yep, look at that.
Okay, great. What about you? Me, okay. So as far as confident goes, like, I feel like I was always just confident. Like I'm pretty sure, like y'all know, I just always had it in me, just being confident. But I feel like it helped me with as far as like maturity. Like it helped me just grow in that, and just also and talking to people too, like Keion mentioned. Like also just having conversations, just me talking to people. And also putting myself out there more. I know I'm a person that just seems like okay, you got all that energy. But you know what I'm saying. But there was a way for me to still put myself out there. Yes. And I genuinely believe that leadership camp. First couple of years, we young and having fun. As we got older, we this is we can really benefit from this.
This last year was serious for y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just had to make sure. Okay, and then what's one lesson that that you'll carry on with you from these programs then?
I think how to carry myself as a man, as a Black man.
Speak to that.
Yeah. I think just how to carry myself in every room and make sure that I have my head held high, my chest up, and just walk in the room with, I don't know, people judge, right? So I want to make sure every room I walk in, they be like, oh, they got my eye, they got their eye to me, looking I want to walk in with some mysteriousness to me, yes. but you could just tell that he about his business, but I think I'll take that with me in every room I walk in, just
Yeah, I believe it's about that, that confidence that you talked about, but then also it's you want people to be like, oh, I want to know a little bit more about him. Let me go talk to him because he's coming with something. Definitely understand.
Oh, and one more thing, I'm so sorry. But it's at the internship, right, there was this, I forgot his name, I'm so sorry. And I don't want to say it, but we had a guest speaker come, and I think he was a musician. I don't remember, but he had a pick in his hair, and he was telling us about like, I think the elevator pitch or something like that. I don't fully remember, but he had a pick in his hair. And he also said that you should always have something kind of like out of place so people can remember you, and I'm gonna take that too. So I had dreads last year.
Yeah.
So when I cut my hair, I like having my pick in my hair, so I kind of stole that from him. That pick. So if people see me like, oh wait, they can't remember my name or what I look like. He had a pick in his hair. You remember?
Yeah. The same way you just did.
Yeah. I'm gonna take that.
I like that. Ooh, I'm gonna take that too. It ain't always gotta be out of place though. It's gotta be something different.
Something different.
Okay.
Yeah, something different.
What's one lesson that you'll carry on from some of these programs that you've been a part of?
Okay, so like blue and everything. Okay, so a lesson that I really just took with me was when I think it was Dr. Daniel Walker talking or something.
You want to say it?
Huh?
You want to say it?
Dr. Daniel.
No.
We want to
Hold
know.
on, you caught me on the
want to
wrong.
know.
Hold on. Let me give it up.
Okay.
Infamous.
Come on.
Doctor.
Oh no.
Say it.
Daniel.
Okay.
Wow. All right, let me stop. All right, but like I just like how he. I don't know. I just like his personality. I just like how he just was just there for us. He spoke with us, and he just like from my personal experience, he really cared. When I had something to say, like he really cared about what I had to say. You know what I'm saying? He was a big influence on legends that I took.
I love that. Yes. And Dr. Walker is one of our board members, so shout out him. And I love that you mentioned that because sometimes you may not remember everything that's happening, right? But how you remember the pig, but you also just remember the energy. And I think that's what you guys are always, exuding too. Is like a lot of people, they gravitate towards your energy, towards you being like a people person, you able to like bring people love. So definitely can see all of those confidence. You already came in with some stuff, but it's like, how do you, fine tune some of those skills that you have? If you could design the ideal support system for Black students from high school to college, what would that include?
You want to say?
Yeah, that's the same answer. Y'all must have had little conversations about that.
Get those students involved with Blue Education Foundation.
That's a good one. I mentioned this at this. I don't know what it was, but I was on a panel speaking, and I brought up like having a class for mental health. I honestly think mental health is like one of the, because I feel like if your mind's not right, then nothing else is going to be right. Like nothing, because you put your mind into everything, of course. But I think just having like a mental health class or something around that, like some type of psychology class, something where you can help your mind and have tips and stuff if you like on a decline and you feeling depression or anxiety or stuff like that. I feel like that's a big thing that needs to be implemented in schools.
Like Keion said, I feel like we should focus on mental health. Yeah, because a lot of students, or like I said in the beginning, students are not prepared mentally. You know what I'm saying? Some maybe, but like there were some. Most of them are not really prepared mentally. So if we could just support them in that, and also just talk to them about what they want to do, what they want to get in, and what their interests are.
Definitely those interests, right? And like, how are you like, everybody, and we always say this, even in Blue, is like every student is the same. We're not all monoliths, right? And every student is going to need different services, different approaches, all those things. So I think it is like that approach to where we can't fit everyone in a box, and we're going to have to start shifting our models to start serving the interests of the students so they can start being successful. I feel like often when students are, represented or when they're interested in the work, do y'all feel like they're more likely to maybe do the work and then succeed in that work?
I think that's a big thing. I feel like, yes, I think if we're interested in it, then you're gonna get some attention. I'm telling you. Like there was this thing in high school in my English class, and we spoke about that. Like we get to choose what we want to write about in our essay. So it was what we like and everything like that. And I was like, oh. Finally, like we get to do something that we want to do, even though it's still school. We're still learning. Yeah. I feel like we got to find that balance of like you can do what you like, but like implement it into like school, learning, you know what I'm saying? Not just, you doing like a hobby or something that you're not really learning from. It's something that you like, But I think if something that we're interested in, like, for example, I don't know what I did. I don't know. Oh, I did R&B music. That was my essay. I did because I love R&B music. Like, that's my favorite genre.
Put us on.
Put us on.
Yeah, okay. Later on. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, 12, stuff like that. But like, I love R&B music, and shoot, and we did like a 5-minute presentation on it, and I enjoyed it, and I think that I don't remember if I got a grade on it, but it's whatever. But still, hey, listen.
We know you did.
Yeah,
you always get a straight A student, huh?
Hey, listen. But I was interested in, and I did it, and it's cool. I think that's a big thing. I think that we need more of that, like, stuff that we're interested in, because y'all giving us Beethoven, write about Beethoven and stuff like that. We don't want to. I'm sorry, we're not messing with that. I'm sorry, respectfully.
Yes, so I think it's nice to learn about those classics, but also what are some modern things that we can attribute it to? And I think it's the piece of, yes, we can have curriculum, but how do we give that sense of agency back to our students to where they are owning the work that they're doing, they have a stake, and they're interested in what they're actually doing? So when you think about success and abundance at this stage of your life, what does that look like for you?
Okay, well, what success looks like for me right now, I think just, it's like the little goals I have, just like reaching that end goal, like the little ones, like the little ones, because they matter. You know what I'm saying? They matter. I think right now for me, that's my success.
Finish this sentence for me. Success for me means an abundance in my life looks like.
Go ahead.
Success for me.
Go.
You can do it separately too. Success for me means. What does success look like for you? What does it mean for you?
Not giving up and endurance to the end.
Yes. Okay, and abundance in your life looks like?
I'll be spiritually stable, financially stable, mentally stable. Yeah, and also have an impact on others' lives too. So,
that was good.
That was good.
Well, this was great. We're going to hop into our this or that section. Are y'all ready?
let's get it.
Okay, so since our episode centers around Asatena Pa, which once again represents what? Success and
abundance.
Yes, we're going to play a quick round of this or that, thinking about growth, mindset, and how we navigate college as young Black men. Because as you mentioned, it's a different experience being a Black man, right? I only know women. So first, early morning study session or late night grind?
Late night grind.
Okay. Y'all be procrastinating?
Unfortunately.
But you get it done? Okay. All right, we're going to talk about that after. Okay. And taking risks or playing it safe?
I've been playing it safe all my life. I need to take some risks, so I'm going to take some risks.
You think you've been playing it safe?
Man.
That's good. Okay. Success now or success that grows over time?
Success that grows over time. You appreciate it
more. Okay. Legacy or influence?
Do they not mean the same thing, or am I tripping? Okay, no, wait.
What's your interpretation?
Okay. Influence, because you can influence somebody.
Influence, yeah.
I'm going to say legacy.
I think sometimes as well, you say legacy, you say influence. Yeah, I think sometimes it could be both. Like, there's some influential leaders who had a legacy, right? And I think of Malcolm X all the time.
To me, it's like the same thing.
Sometimes you can have one without the other, but you can also have both. Right? UCR or CSUSB?
UCR, yeah.
Again, we want to thank y'all for joining our Black Student Success Week podcast with Blue Educational Foundation. We want to thank Nubian Keion for coming out, not only being leaders on their campus, but being leaders in the community. And always remember, success is not linear, and y'all got this.